Howdy. Long time no see. I just got out of work and I'm sitting in my van, as you can see. It's been a minute. You know, I got my van and I started doing stuff with it, and just life got busy, and you know, it is what it is. But I have some exciting news. In like a week, basically, I'm going on a trip to Stewart with my work, and I'm just gonna stay up there for a few days because I have nothing going on, and it's like over a weekend. So I'm just gonna stay there for that weekend. So it's gonna be the first ever trip that I'm taking in this van, with my new van. So we have to make sure that she's at least ready for a weekend trip. I haven't decided on if I want to get a campsite for a day or two yet. I think I might. We'll see if there's any place that's even available at that time. I haven't even checked. Otherwise, it's gonna be a test run of Vanlife, a Vanlife test run. Now it's gonna be April in Stewart, Florida. So, you know, it's gonna be hot, but we're gonna figure it out. You know, I'd rather figure it out and do it than not do it. So today I have to go get gas, and then we're gonna go home and we're gonna measure, because basically my plan is, I do have a windshield cover. I haven't done anything major in the van since you last saw me, by the way. So nobody's missed anything. I still have these seats that I need to take out. The cabinet doors at the top are still not on yet. They're going to be put back on eventually, probably not before this next trip. But yeah, I do have a windshield cover that I bought, but I have to make some for the side windows, and I'm gonna measure the space like back here, because here I want to get curtains, like a curtain, like a mini small tension rod, and put that up, and then get some blackout curtains and put the blackout curtains there. So that's the plan. Today, what we're doing is we're just measuring so that I can then order a curtain rod that will fit, and then we'll get blackout curtains, and then we're gonna have to measure and sew them and cut them to what we need. The other thing that needs to happen in this van this week, I bought a bunch of like little fuses for cars and stuff, and I'm gonna try to fix the 12 volt chargers in my car. They do not work. Emphasis on try to fix, because I have to get into the engine compartment and look at the fuse box there and replace the fuse. That's my first attempt, and if that doesn't work, then I have to get them replaced, which means it's just not gonna work out for me. I don't have much of a plan for the actual trip. I've got some stuff saved on Google Maps. We're gonna figure it out, and it's gonna be a fun little trip and a fun little adventure for us. I'm very excited. So I just wanted to bring you guys along with me for the getting ready to actually go on this trip. And you know, so that's what this video is, getting ready and getting the van ready to go on our first ever weekend trip, to see how that's gonna go, because I don't know how that's gonna go. We'll see. Okay, well, I will catch you guys at home when we're measuring this, so I can, this and the ones back there as well, those. See you in a second, bye. Okay, I'm home. I got some gas. It wasn't as insanely expensive as I thought it was going to be. And now we are going to measure here. I have lost my tripod that I was so happy about that I got in my last video. So we're just going to make do with what we have, okay? I don't know where it went. Okay, let's see here. So I would want it to go... I'm very hungry. Okay, mission accomplished. Somehow. I need 51 inches at least on the side windows, and 53 at least on the back window. Now I'm gonna go eat some food because I'm very hungry, and then find some tension rods that fit. Bye. Okay, it is the next day, my hands, as you can see, I have remnants. I just tried changing the fuses to the power things, the charger ports that I have in my car, to see if that is why they weren't working, and that was not. They still do not work. So we're gonna have to get them fixed at some point. I changed the fuses to the auxiliary power things and to the cigarette lighter fuse thing that's in there, and neither of those worked. So now we're just gonna do the window covers, and then tomorrow after work, I was supposed to have rehearsal today, but meow, look, do that. Wow. Meow. Okay, we have the template for the passenger windows. Now we gotta do the windows in the back that have curtains up. Because now we gotta do these back windows. As you can see, this one, the curtain is broken, and I'm inside my car because my crazy neighbor is out and yelling and talking about I don't even know what. So we're gonna do this next one from inside my car. Yeah, let's get into it. Get into it, yeah. All right. This thing is massive. Massive. I'll cut these out so that I can make a template out of them, and then we'll do the foil part tomorrow. I'm also going to Home Depot tomorrow to get curtain rods. And this week also, we're going to do our best to get these chairs out. Don't know if we're going to be able to do it. Hopefully, yes. Okay, y'all. I have bought some tension rods from Home Depot. I'm in the Home Depot parking lot right now. I did not bring you guys with me because, one, I forgot. And also, I was too busy trying to find where they were. They were like tucked in the back of a corner. And they're like covered in dust. Anyway, I have them. We're gonna go home. I'm gonna eat. And then I think I'm gonna try to put them up and see how that goes. They should work fine. So that's the hope. And then if they work and they fit, I will just have to get some blackout curtains. And I literally saw blackout curtains at Goodwill the other day. I've got two back window reflectix. Found out today that my two back windows that I was doing are two different sizes. One's longer than the other. So that was interesting. I put one of the curtain rods up, no curtains, just to see how that is. And I'm just gonna, it fits fine. It's a little lower than I would like, but like, whatever. We're just gonna see, I'm gonna drive around with it for a couple days. We're gonna see if it like falls or anything while I'm driving and stuff. And if all goes well, and that works fine, then I'm gonna go to Goodwill and grab blackout curtains and stuff. Okay, well, I will see you later. Okay, y'all, the van is a mess right now, but I just came back from Goodwill. I actually got a few things at Goodwill, but the thing that I was meaning to get at Goodwill were these blackout curtains. As you can see, works perfectly. I was driving around earlier and this tension rod did fall earlier, but I just put it back up. I mean, it's fine for a temporary solution. You know, I'm trying things, seeing what works in the van. But this is fine. The only thing about this is it's too long, as you can see, way too long. So I've safety pinned, can you see it? I've safety pinned where I want it to be cut. And I have 3 of these. So one works for one set of windows. There, it's wide enough because it's 54 inches and I believe this is like 51 or something like that. So one works for each window, and then for the back it might be a little wider. I don't know. I think, well, it is a little wider. So my plan is whatever excess I cut off, I can just make another curtain and, like, you know what I mean, put that up and have 2 curtains in the back instead of buying a whole, because I was in there and I was going to buy a whole other curtain, but it was like $10 for each curtain. So I was like, which maybe is not a lot. I don't know if that's a lot of money in the curtain world. Okay. I don't know what curtains get up to. Okay. But to me, that was a lot of money. So I was like, let me get 3. And then whatever excess I cut off from any of them, I can then put that and have 2 in the back. So now I just have to trim these. And I need to make the covers for my front 2 passenger side windows. And then we'll be good, basically. I actually saw a really cool thing at Goodwill earlier. It was like a bench that like opened at the top, and I almost got it, but then I was like, where am I going to put that? I haven't even gotten the seats out in my van. Like, let's be realistic, Quinn. Is it cool? And would it be useful? Yes, absolutely. Would it be helpful at this point in time, in the point where I'm at in my build? Absolutely not. You want to see the other things I got at Goodwill before I go? I got this turtleneck thing, but I saw it and it's a color I like. And as we know, if you know me, you know I'm trying to have most of the things I'm trying to have everything in my closet like be 100% cotton. This shirt that I'm wearing right now is not that. It's like totally acrylic, polyester, whatever. But this I got because it's 100% cotton and it's a brown turtleneck long sleeve thing and I love it. It's very cute. So I got that. And then the other thing I got at Goodwill, I've been trying to get a good daily bag because what often happens with me is I have to switch things around in my bags because I have so many bags, you guys. It's not even funny. Like, I really need to start. I actually have started cleansing the amount of bags that I have. I have so many tote bags. And I found this cool bag. It's got 3 different pockets. You know, it can hold binders for stage management and my laptop. This one is another pocket, but it has like a little divider here. And then also this has a pocket here. And then, so there's that. That's pretty cool. And then in the front, there's this pocket. And this pocket has a bunch of smaller pockets inside. So I can put pens and I can put whatever else I need in here. And then it also has these things. So it's like got like everything in theory. It's got everything. And then the last thing I got, the actual last thing I got, because I forgot I got this, is this thing. And this thing is one of those shower things that you can hang up. You hang it up and you can hang it up in the shower. And this will be great because, you know, I'm trying to do van life. Whenever I shower in at rest stops or, you know, Planet Fitness eventually after I get that membership, or at campsites, this will be great because I can just literally, it's like waterproof, and I just hang it on the shower head thing or in the bathroom or wherever I am, and it'll have everything I need. Anyway, I will see you later. Bye. Update. My front right tire was low. So I was at work, and then I went home and I grabbed my wallet because I forgot it this morning. Ugh. Anyway, point is, I'm on my way to a tire place today. Little update for you guys. Supposed to leave to go on this trip on Thursday. It's Monday. Currently going to the tire place. Very fun. It's gonna be expensive, I'm sure. Update, I had a nail in my tire. It has been plugged. They put a plug in it. It was like $10. Doesn't seem like a very secure thing to do. But they're gonna get my tire off because I need a tire lock because it has security locks on it. And they were like, do you have the lock for the tires? And I was like, I don't know where that is. And they were like, well, then we can't get it off. So you should just do a plug because we can't do the patch. I was going to do a patch and whatever. And so I was like, okay, that's fine, I guess. So now I have a plug in my tire instead of a patch. But I need to get new tires anyway. So I just need to whip and nay-nay anyway, is my point. I supposedly do have this tire lock in my car, but I don't know what it is, and I don't know what that fucking looks like. Update, we found out what the lock is and where it was in my car. So we have it. So it's fine. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye. Good morning, everyone. As you saw last night, we finished our window covers. So I just wanted to show you, I showed you a little bit of how it looked at last night and how dark it was. It was very dark. I'll show you right now what it looks like now that I'm getting ready to leave for work. So we can see it came off there a little bit, but I mean, not bad. For now, they're perfect. They're fine. You know what I mean? For now, they will do. Tonight, when I get back from work, we gotta cut all the curtains and put them up. So that way, yeah. And I know I said I wanted to get these chairs out, but it didn't happen. Because I literally leave tomorrow, aka, yeah, tomorrow at like 5 in the morning. So to get there, and then, so we'll figure it out. And I have an audition on Saturday. Anyway, we're gonna get this project semi-done. And then today I also have to pack and just like get everything together that I need for the show and for the overnight that I'm planning on doing. Let's see what happens. All right. Deuces. Okay, y'all. I just got out of work. Those curtains gotta go up. Otherwise, we are not staying. Whatever. So that's the plan. We have to do that and we have to pack. So today is like go time day. It's about 3:45 right now. I'm going to get gas and then we're gonna do the thing. We're gonna do the thing. Wish me luck. Let's get her done. All right, I ate and I chilled a little bit, and now we are going to cut the curtains in my car. I've got one here hung up already. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then we're gonna put the rest of them up and we'll see how that goes. And yeah, and then we're gonna pack and decide what we need to bring to pack. I'm gonna go ahead and show you this one in real time because it was so short what I just did. And you get this, twist this to make it longer. There we go. That's gonna have to do for now. Now I'll show you IRL time how I'm gonna cut this like I cut the other one because I just free ball it. We free ball here. We be free balling. Free bird, yeah. You know? Done. We got one. We got two. And yeah, it'd be nice if these giant holes weren't here, but that is how they are. And there's nothing to do about it. Now we just have to do these back doors here. If anyone knows how to remove this TV, let me know. I saw something about maybe removing the speakers and then going through that route. But if anyone has any ideas, just let me know, okay? And just like that, we got the back done. I didn't record it because I couldn't find an angle that would work without my freaking tripod that I lost. I think it's somewhere in my house and I don't know where. One curtain worked fine. It worked perfectly. So now I have curtains for all of the windows and window covers for all of the windows. So we are slay is what I'm trying to say. I'm not gonna actually, I think, work on, it's 6:13, so I'm not gonna actually try to get these two front seats out, but I'm gonna take a look at that and see what that would entail so that I can like plan ahead for the future. And then I'm gonna go back inside and start to pack and just get ready to go because again, I have to leave at like 5:15 in the morning.